While we're looking at third declension nouns and adjectives, it's appropriate to draw attention to a small number of adjectives that take the third declension endings for masculine and neuter forms, but first declension endings for the feminine forms. Most adjectives that we've seen so far have been 2-1-2, that is second declension for masculine and neuter and first declension for feminine, but these are 3-1-3. Third declension for masculine and neuter, first declension for the feminine. We're going to look at the common adjective pas, meaning all. This will be translated as every when it is followed by a singular noun, so every man, for example, but translated all when it's followed by a plural noun, like all men. All right, let's look at the forms. First, the masculine forms follow the third declension, so these should be familiar to us. Pas, pantos, panti, panta, pantes, panton, pasin, and pantas. The feminine forms follow the first declension, and in particular the noun doxa. You may recall that doxa in the nominative and accusative singular has an alpha ending, but in the genitive and dative forms switches to an eta or ita ending. And so we have passa, passes, passer, passan, passai, passon, passais, passas, or with a modern pronunciation, passa, passis, passi, passan, passe, passon, passes, and passas. The neuter forms again follow the third declension. Pan, pantos, panti, pan, panta, panton, pasin, and panta. Now, while we're discussing this adjective pas, we need to consider three basic categories of usage for it. First, it can occur as an adjective with a noun and an article in the predicative position. Second, it can be used as an adjective simply with a noun. And third, it can be used as a noun substitute, just pas as its own, and you might need to supply another word for translation, like all people or something like that. Now we move on to the word heis or his, which means one. Should not be confused with eis, with a smooth breathing, meaning into or with purpose to, something like that. But heis, and this is the number one, and this follows third declension endings. Suffice to say, the number one does not require plural forms, so we only have singular forms. Let's see them here. Masculine: heis or his, henos, heni, and henna. All fairly predictable third declension forms. What's not predictable are the feminine forms, which switch to a different word, mia. So we have mia, mias, mia, and mian. For the neuter, we have hen, henos, heni, and hen. So these are all words that mean one, but in different cases, gender, and all are singular. If we combine this word one with the negative particle u, we form the word ουδεις or ουδis. We can see the u here and the ace here. The delta has been supplied simply for ease of pronunciation. So ουδεις means no one, or it can mean no thing, nothing. Let's look at the forms. Ουδες or ουδis, ουδενός, ουδενή, ουδένα. The feminine forms, notice we move away from ace to mia. Ουδεμία, ουδεμιάς, ουδεμία, ουδεμιάν. Then for the neuter forms, we see hen, uden, udenos, udeni, uden. So all of these forms mean no one or no thing or nothing. and are formed by a combination of U plus Hace and its variations.